Try to denoise that. Goodness gracious. Okay. Hang on. Let me make myself loud. Ah! Ah! Hello, chat. Hello, friends. Oh my goodness gracious. I am so afraid. I guess, for now, welcome everyone. I need to figure out how to denoise my clicks. Hang on. Gracious. Okay. Oh no, I'm echoing. Oh no. Ah. Oh. Okay. Stream slacking. No, fuck. Bam! Hang on, I need to... Let me make myself loud. Ah! Ah! Hello, chat. Hello, friend. I got this. I got this. I got this and things are fine. What the hell just unplugged? What? What is going on? I don't know what's going on. Okay, I found it. Oh my lord. Hang on. How do I buy mobile data? Oh, I found it. I got this, chat. Chat, I got this. Everything is fine. Everything is okay. Everything is gonna be fine. Oh my god. Hang on. Okay. And it's buy mobile data. Everything is going as planned. It's okay. Okay. Yeah, so... Oh my god, there's so many people here already. Agent! Welcome back from streaming. I'm buying mobile data because apparently Mexico internet is not gonna cut it. I'm buying 2 hours of unlimited mobile data and see if that will help in our in our trip. It's a good thing that we kind of just started streaming without, you know, getting into the album straight in, because clearly the universe is out to get me. So if we're gonna have internet issues or whatever the hell we're gonna have, better to have it in the intro than during the actual album. Because if it happened during the actual album, that would have been absolutely tragic. Got the one-shot music and the ridiculously loud clicking. I'm so sorry about that. I'm gonna move my mouse away from my microphone. Maybe that will help. Okay, I bought unlimited mobile data for 2 hours. So let me switch to my phone and reconnect it. now I am on the mobile data, and we should be good to go, hopefully. Barring, like, you know, acts of God or something. Like, realistically, like, a tree could, like, fall from space and hit my house, but not, like, destroy it, just hit it at the right spot to where it just knocks, like, my power a little bit. Digital Dreamscape, but I only have 30 minutes left on AOL. Good grief. Okay, I actually do have an AOL. Hang on, let me really quick just... Oh, there we go. Fixed something. Zeus will strike down your thing. Yeah, so... Oh, I'm so afraid. I've been... fucking... just... okay. Let's bring me in. That's me, if it'll appear. Yay! I'm not transparent though. There we go. Hello, chat! Hello, chat. So... Oh, good grief, I'm so afraid. I'm so scared. I hope you guys are fine with me just sitting down for a bit and just kind of talking about why I'm so scared. So, well, as you probably know by now, if you are in this stream, I have an album that I've been working on for the past 3 years, and it's called Digital Dreamscape. You can see it to the right. It's... Ah! I'm so sorry. Okay. So album. It's been 3 years in the making, and it is very much my proudest work, and there is absolutely no competition. It's a total of 16 tracks, and it spans through a runtime of 1 hour and 11 minutes, and 11 seconds if you're picky about your seconds, so... yeah, this album has... I don't even know what to say, dude. I should have prepared a script for this. I should not have come unprepared, but point is, big album. Really, really important project for me. And I announced it like 1.5 years ago, and it was only very recently finished. And I am very excited to say that it finally comes out everywhere tomorrow on all platforms, and specifically today on SoundCloud and YouTube. So I've really, ever since I got into a far enough point in the album, I knew its importance, and as a result, I've always been so excited, oh my god, I really want to see people's reaction to, this thing that I've spent so much time and effort into. I think in total, it's fucking 1,250 something hours that I spent just in the music production alone, and however many more it was for the the art, the drawings, and all of it. So this really is my fucking passion project, and I am fucking shaking. Help! Help me! Good grief. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go back up and see some of the chat messages I've missed. Thank you for the donations, holy shit. Oh, that's 50 people watching. Okay, it's fine. It's okay. It's alright. And we're going to be okay. And nothing's gonna go wrong. Okay, first donation from Eric Su Official. Let me know if, however that's pronounced. Hey Lumi, did you know we're proud of you? That means a lot. Because, yeah, I mean, I've just spent so much working on not just this album, mind you. I've also been really hard at work to give you guys the output that Neoluminum has been putting out for the past 3 years now. And pretty much since Neoluminum started, actually, is when I started really pushing to make this album. So it really is like, if you remember where you were when, Neoluminum Volume 1 came out, think about how long ago that was, and think about how that's about as long as I've been working on this album just straight. That's a lot. It's a lot of fucking... I'm so nervous. I'm so afraid. Fortis with the 20 MX. We love you, Lumi. Thank you. I love you too, Fortis. And I think there was one earlier. Will it let me scroll far enough to find it? I don't think so. But I do remember there being another donation. I don't remember who it was, but thank you to that mystery person. I appreciate the support in the chat as well. I've been kind of scrolling it. Oh. Okay. I am really excited that you guys are excited for this album, and yeah, I'm gonna play a little bit more music. Do you guys have any questions about the album, so I can kind of ease myself a little bit, because I am definitely still feeling a lot of the pressure. Like just anything that you would like to know about the album or the album process itself, or anything that you'd like to know going into the album as well. Just anything. Like, just hit me. One shot music. Please? Thank God. Okay. I'm giving Neoluminum all my life savings because I need to pay Lumi for making Peak. I mean, you don't have to pay me. I am in fact hosting this for free on the internet. However, I do like having money to buy food. I like eating. I like when my body has nutrients. Working on a passion project is easy, finishing a passion project is hard. That's actually so true. Oh my god. I'm actually genuinely just coming to the idea that this is it. This is what I've been working on for the past 3 years, and I'm about to show it to you. Oh my god. I don't know what to... I'm feeling 20 different things right now. I'm so sorry. How to rig your VTuber model? This isn't really a VTuber model, actually. It's a PNG tuber. And there's a difference, because usually VTubing uses, your camera. And I do have a webcam, but I don't have a model, and I especially don't have a Like, I don't have a VTubing model, I just have my PNG tuber. Actually, why not? Let me bring up my webcam. I have some things to show you, actually. Really quick. Where? No, that's snap camera. Is it this one? Nope. Is it this one? No. Oh, it's because I don't have it plugged in. I'm so smart and genius. My genius knows no bounds. I'm so smart. Where even is this cable? Found it. Hello, friends that are just tuning in. Okay, does this work? Oh. Activate? No? Maybe that. No. Ah! Let's go. Welcome to my real life. So I have a couple things to show you. Not my fucking internet router. Oh no, is it... I didn't know that camera had a microphone. What? That's insane. That's a bug. That is a bug. I'm so sorry. We figured it out though, it's fine. I need a distraction. One-shot music. Please? Yay! Okay. I have some fun things to show you really quick. Because as I was just setting up this stream actually, I got some new. Got that fresh, that new, as, you know, famous rapper Ravel P said. Guess what just came as I was setting up the stream? We got an Igloo Ghost CD. This album is really good. And I got it on CD because I love physical media so much. It's still wrapped in plastic. I might open it on stream for the funsies. Yay, let's go. People in the chat know Igloo Ghost, Tidal Memory EXO. It's a really, really good album. I've been obsessed with it since the first listen. Dude, I've been following Igloo Ghost since, like, Neowax Bloom. And I loved Leyline Neon when it came out, and I loved this when it came out. So I'm, like, geeking right now. Literally, as I was wrapping up the editing for the full album video that I'm gonna be showing you guys shortly, my mother came upstairs and was like, "You got something?" I'm like, "Hang on, just a second, wait. I'm fucking editing the most important thing of my life right now." And I feel a little bad, but it's okay, because I have my album video finished, and I have cool Igloo Ghost CD that I can unbox. Yes, there's a video for the album. I spent so much in the past couple weeks to get it done. And that's why I'm really fucking nervous, because this is not only the most important, like, audio stuff, it's also one of the most important videos as well. Need to get this out, the thing. Oh, there we go. Dude, this fucking, look at this shit. Damn! That's a really fucking cool design. That's really cool. I love these things. Physical media for the win. Oh yeah, since Vi 5000 joined the team, I don't think I fully announced this somewhere yet, but we have a bunch of Neoluminum physicals that are now possible thanks to Vi 5000. And Digital Dreamscape is going to be one of them very soon. So if you listen to this album with me today, and you're like, wow, that album is really good, then you can buy it later. So yeah, I'll make a full announcement once that's, available. But there will be Digital Dreamscape CDs soon. I'm so nervous! Ah! Okay. I'm gonna put the Tidal Memory Exo CD on my thingy. And I'm actually shaking. Okay. I kind of asked for questions and then I rambled too much. Okay, back. When's the next album? No! No! You can't do this to me. I just finished this one. Let me relax. Let me sleep. I want to sleep. I want to eepy. I want to snore me. You're gonna be okay, this album is peak. Oh, thank fucking Christ. I lost the questions. I found the questions again. If the album was cheese, what kind of cheese would it be? I'm kind of just on the, like, I don't really know much about cheeses. I only really know the ones that make, like, the cheeses that make quesadillas. Because I am Mexican as fuck, and I love quesadillas. Specifically, Oaxaca cheese is really good, but I don't think I would, compare them to my album. I mean, I guess whatever cheese takes a really long time to get right, that would be my album. I don't know enough about cheeses to know that, though. Is there transitions into each songs? Yes! Yes, this is a completely seamless experience. I made an hour and 11 minutes of music, and that's no interruptions, no pauses. It's just full on, straight, like just constant fucking peak. I'm gonna fucking destroy you with peak today. That's the goal. What's your favorite track? Probably 13. Track 13, Heart of a World. That one is one of the most beautiful things I've ever done in my life. But there's also track 15, which we'll get to. And I'm really, really excited to just completely explode everyone. I'm really confident with this album, like genuinely. I don't tend to have a lot of confidence in my music, but spending 3 years to really perfect something, and in my opinion, getting it just right, like, gives me the complete and total ability to be like, guys, this is the best thing ever. I'm so excited. Is there a song you're most excited to show? 15. Track 15. Easily. When did you start the very first track? I started the first track of this album on June 19th, 2022, which is almost 3 years ago. Originally, my plan was to release this album on the 19th of June of this year, to have like 3 years after the first track. However, a guy by the name of Toby Fox decided it would be the funniest thing to drop his best project before that. What the fuck? Tobias Foxington. And so I had to move my album because I want to play Deltarune so bad, but if it comes out in the middle of my rollout, I'm going to abandon my album. Like, mind you, I like this album like so much, I will stop working on it for Deltarune. Like, I'm so excited to see what Toby has cooked for that. Bruh. Anyway. Yeah, point is, we're getting the album in like, you say like 10 minutes or so, like something like that. Either way, I'm really, really excited to show off this thing. Hello, Opal. Hello, Agent. Hello, Mangle. Hello, Soris. Hello, Resi. Hello, Lena. Hello, Xedi. Hello, Jeeb. Hello, ESKVY. Hello, all of the people that are here. Did you have a schedule for working on the project, or was it just vibes? That's another funny thing, is I have ADHD. So I have no fucking idea how I managed to make this album. Like, genuinely, I'm going to be so for real, I don't know how I did this. Like, running an album and a label on ADHD is... I don't know. I'm, like, I could not tell you what I've done to do this. Super chat from the 23rd of Alone. Your dedication is inspiring, Lumi. Seeing this actually exist is so surreal. I agree. I like fished out the Spotify link for the album earlier so I could update the link gate. And seeing these 16 tracks like lined up on the Spotify UI was absolutely terrifying. Like, genuinely, it's like, oh my god, this is actually happening. Like, I'm going to have a new album, like, out. Like, it's happening. It's here. So y'all, to say I'm excited is an understatement. This really is just, it's almost time. I'll catch up with chat and then I'll I'll do the album intro and then we can. Oh my god, it's actually the time. Oh, Laser Blue caught on to me using books to raise my monitor. Are you joking? Yes. My monitor is balanced on a very thin speaker, a Bluetooth speaker, a cardboard box, and then the monitor's on top of that. My fucking room is the most scuffed thing ever. But I think that's what makes it cozy. I think that's what makes it joy. Deltarune yesterday. Deltarune is gonna single-handedly delay my album like 2. I remember when Geometry Dash 2.2 came out and we were working on like the end-of-year comps and stuff, and Gramix was just like distraught. Like, how dare you put up Geometry Dash 2.2 right as I'm about to be productive? That's so mean. Holy shit, so much of this chat has ADHD. Gang. Lumi, is time you gonna do a face cam? Listen, this is something that I've, like, thought about for, like, genuinely 7 years or something. Ever since I've been on the internet, you know, I've been very, like... There's a loud car outside. Like, I've been very on the fence of doing a face reveal because of quite a few reasons. Originally, it was because I was just a kid. And, you know, you do a lot of embarrassing things on the internet when you're, like, a child. So, out of general responsibility and future-proofing of my life, I decided to not face reveal and, just kind of keep myself as this funny little, YouTube storytime animator character. And then I got older and, I started to realize more things about having your face just kind of there on the internet. Not even like people making fun of you, more so like privacy issues. Like, people are weird. Like, people can be kind of weird, especially with women. It's like really strange sometimes. But I was like, okay, maybe warming up to the idea of like, I have a good community and things are pretty chill. However, a funny little thing happened, known as AI. And pretty much the second I saw deepfake technology, I just said, hell no, I'm fucking out. I'm out. Like, that shit scares me so much to the point of like, I don't think I want to face reveal anymore. Like, I was going to, but I'm like scared now. Like, I don't want to do that anymore. I hope that's reasonable. Like, I'm just gonna stay as this purple cat thing. Like, forever. Like, this is now me. And you will never see my face. And you're gonna be fine with it, hopefully. But yeah, that's my reasoning as to why I don't want to face reveal. Yeah. Alright, I've just about caught up with chat, actually. So let me check on my thing. Okay, so full disclosure. This is going to be like, I'm going to like give my little intro for the album, and I'm just gonna mute and I'm going to fuck off because I'm so scared right now. This album is so important to me, and once I press that play button, I'm going to be overwhelmed with nerves. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit play and then walk off. And then I'm just going to go to the kitchen, I'm going to eat something, and I'm going to drink some water, and we're going to be just fine. Oh, message from John! Lumi, seeing you and this album develop and grow over the last 3 years gives me hope for this world and everyone in it. I'm so happy for you and proud of you forever and ever. John, actually, I have 60 people watching right now. Can you guys throw like hearts at John specifically? Like a green heart. Because this man, this he/they/any has been one of my best friends for the past, I don't even know anymore. So thank you, John, for that beautiful message. Me and the chat all fucking love you. Lumi, you are like one of the best musicians I know. I'm genuinely so proud of how far you've come with Neoluminum and your music in general. Holy shit. Hang on. Ow! Okay, I'm fine. That's really something. I'm not very confident in like me as a musician as much because I don't have a lot of the background that a lot of other people do. But I think if I've learned something from this album and if there's something that I want to give forward to the community, it's do not like let any lack of like understanding you might have now stop you from just making things. Like, you can literally just sit down, and be like, okay, I'm gonna do something, and then you can do something and create something, and whether the quality or not is good doesn't matter. You are making something, and that is beautiful to me. So whatever projects it is that you have, whether it be music or art or YouTube or whatever, just like do it. Like, you don't have to worry about anything. Just like sit down, do it. Because I did that with this album, and it became one of the most important projects I've ever made in my life. So just kind of make things. That is what I want to give out with this album. Because if I can make something like this, I can fucking guarantee you that, like, the 500 million people out there that are better than me at this can make something even better. So just fucking make things. Just like, I want more of this shit. I want more people to make just really important projects in this community. And I hope that with this album, I've made one of them. And with that, you know, inspired others to, you know, make something of the likes. That's my fucking, my speech, my politician speech. Vote Desx for president. I'm going to make Neoluminum good. Get greened, idiot. Oh, my sui mama. Desks, what to even say, your music is so sick, vocals are sick. This album from 2 songs I've heard are just what? I'm so hyped for this album. Yes, we're gonna get to that in, let me check, 4 minutes. So, really funny story really quick before I finish catching up with chat again. I came into this rollout a little bit too unprepared. And so I finished the music video for Vantablack, and I had like 8 cover arts pending, and almost the entirety of the like album video. So in the past week, I've locked the fuck in, and I made 7 artworks in 2 days, and basically the entire album video like yesterday and today. So don't do that. If you're gonna make an album like this, come prepared as fuck. I'm still rendering the video. It's almost there. It's at like 95%, like 97. Yeah, 2 minutes remaining. It's at the ending. Like, we're fine. Like, we're gonna be listening to this album in like 5 minutes. So do not fret. I will drop peak upon you very shortly. But yeah, if you're gonna make something like this, prepare. Because I didn't, and I'm learning the hard way. You have done far more with your life in the past 3 years than I have. Start cooking. Just make something. Alright, just gonna catch up with track really quick, and I'm almost ready. It's almost time. Let's fucking go. Let's go. 70 people watching. I hope that this album is going to be like good for you guys. Like, I hope that you enjoy it. I wholeheartedly, this project is like my life. This is my soul. So putting it out there is a little hard, but I'm really excited to do it. Let's just, it's almost time. It's almost time. It's almost finished. It's right there. Come on. Yay! Let's fucking go! We're free! We can listen to the album finally. Oh, sweet fucking Christ. It's time, chat. Chat, it's time. I need to ping everyone in the Discord server. suddenly my heart rate has spiked to like 177. Starting the album in, let's say, 5 minutes. I'm so scared! Okay. Oh, it's hitting. Oh, it's hitting. Ah. 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 Okay. Whatever tempo that is, that's my heart rate right now. Oh. Oh. It's almost time. Hitting you with the 50,000 rendering errors beam. I think if there's any rendering errors here, I think you guys can forgive me. Knowing everything I've worked for. Okay. Oh, good grief. Good grief. It's time. It's almost time. Oh yeah, fucking before it starts, epilepsy warning. That's probably obvious, you know, with the previous Neoluminum project. But epilepsy warning? Because there's a lot of flashing lights. And yeah, if you're sensitive to that shit, probably look away a little bit. But you can still listen. you can still peep the songs in the album. Just watch out for your eyes. Don't start, Lumi. I need to use the bathroom. I'll give you one-shot song. Like, let's do a little cat feed again. Hey, let's go. Viewers are reacting with enthusiasm and excitement at the release of Eric's official new album, Digital Dreamscape. Bruce stole my album? Are you joking? That's fucked up. That's so messed up. Because it's not my album anymore. Another thing I want to add before we start. Holy shit. I see you both. Shoutouts to Seth Parisoto and Agent 001. Because they've been inspirations for me since 2021. They fucking are goated. They're just some of the goatedest individuals. Agent shouted me out in his previous stream. I get to shout you out now. Get fucked. And also shoutouts to Seth, who is also on this album, on Magic Mirror. I love you, bruh. You are so beautiful. Handsome man. Yeah, you guys have inspired me since 2021, and I'm so honored that you guys are here to listen to my thing that I made. Fuck. Let's go. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of myself, of just everyone. I'm gonna get rid of the things in my setup. You like this album cover? Gone. And starting soon? Gone too. Now it's just me. And no background. Shoutouts agency press shots. You also look really beautiful. Okay. Let me select the right video on this thing. let it load really quick. Okay. We're good. We're good, we're set. We're ready. It's time. Oh my god! Okay. Let's begin with my little introduction. Hello everyone. My name is Lumi, aka Desx, and for the past 3 years, I've been working on an album. 16 tracks. It's an hour and 11 minutes in runtime, so you know how long to, kind of be around. And it is 16 tracks of just complete multi-genre madness, and I truly can confidently say that it is my best project by far, and it will probably remain my best project by far for, at the very least, a really, really, really long time. So I appreciate you guys being here. It really does mean a lot to me that you guys are, here and ready to get the album experience alongside me. And yeah, I'm so excited to see what you guys are gonna think of this project. Yeah, I mean, what else is there to say that I haven't said before? 3 years in the making, hour and 11 minutes, 16 tracks of my best material ever. Chat, I think it's time. Are you guys ready? Give me a I'm ready in the chat if you are ready. And if you're not ready, then I don't know, get ready, I suppose. It's finally time. It's finally fucking time! Ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary friends in the audience, I am very excited to present to you my most important project to date, Digital Dreamscape, out Friday, which is tomorrow. I'm gonna put it up on SoundCloud after the stream, but it's time. I'm gonna get out now. Alright. Enjoy the album, guys. Thank you for your support. Seriously, it means a lot. Enjoy.
The clock strikes 11. I find myself placed in the midst of this place. Vivid nightmares from a relentless reality that continue to haunt every second of my consciousness. Despite everything, I keep at it. I see another day, but it's another day of being tethered to this lost cause of the world that seems to want nothing more but just suffering, jeopardizing its existence because of humanity's natural capability to be perfect. Anywhere I look, I'm forced into the shadows, seeing horrors that no one was ever meant to see. From people who want to control power and blinded by their greed, we become nothing to them. Left with nothing but hope that not any of us will be next. I feel like I'm in the wrong place, wrong time, and yet it's all I've ever known.
sign, but every turn I take is a scripted line. Puppet on the string, I'm bound by law. Every step I take, every breath I draw. Look up in the game, it's all the same. Making it so we ignite the flame. All this for a dream I never dreamt, I never felt, never part of my intent.
Look around, move about, feel it closing it. Look around, move around, feel it going, please. Left to right, turn to smile, it's for out of sight. Try to be myself in this world, or freedom, the trophies on my shelf. The world goes round, it's myself on the ground.
confirm entry. Initiate login sequence.
ways. It's everything you wanted. Adventure still awaits. No excuses still remain. You've only had a chance. You've gently scratched the surface. Now let yourself immerse in all my lies. Just take
battle begin. as a flash of consciousness that occurs between two eternal darknesses.
One thing is certain. There's no going back now.
There's nobody left that would care. If this is this time, though I see you face to face, there's no fear. I've had so many questions that I could never get answered, but now I think I understand. Although I tried my best, it just wasn't enough this time around. I've come to terms with it, and now that this world is gone, there's nothing really left for me to do. And so, even if I'm okay with eternal void, I leave it all to you.
Sorry, give me a second. Fuck. I need to turn back my noise suppression. Sorry. Hi. Fucking did it, dude. Oh my god. This, I don't really have any words right now. Thank you, guys, for just everything, really. Oh my god. That, okay. I need to explain to you guys. After 3 years of working on this, the day that I finished this album, and I and I went to play the whole thing. It was too much for me. It really felt like, you know, it was all coming together. And then later, I did a second listening party with my friend group. And I cried there too. And it was a lot. It was even more than the previous time. Because I had my friends watching and, you know, giving me their support. And this one. This time really did it. Holy shit. This is a lot. I'm gonna mute for like 5 minutes, if you guys don't mind. Fuck. Okay. I feel a lot better. That is just complete, total, like, overwhelmedness that just came over me. Like, that was... I can guarantee you something. That is the absolute hardest I've ever cried in my entire life. And I've cried a lot. Thank you guys a lot. Seriously, I've been glancing over the chat a little bit. And yeah, you guys mean a lot to me. When I started this label, I never thought that it would get much of anywhere. Like, I was kind of hoping that, you know, it would go somewhere, as with all my projects. And now it's, it has genuinely given me everything. Like, actually genuinely everything. And I'm really thankful for you guys, genuinely, seriously. It's been a lot. It's definitely been a lot. I channeled a lot into this album. Literally all of my effort for the past 3 years has gone into this album and Neoluminum. And from what I've been seeing, it's It's really all been worth it. And that I couldn't ask for anything else, genuinely. Fuck. I'm gonna read some of the messages later, but I really hope. Here we go. Yeah, that's my that's my phone data running out. That's, yeah, there goes the 2 hours of mobile data. Shoutouts to Mexico internet for real. Oh fuck. But yeah, as I was saying before I cut off, yeah, the past 3 years of working on this have definitely more than paid off. I mean, I've been reading the chat, and, you know, it's... I really want this album to be, you know, a statement for this community, not just a statement for myself of what I'm capable of as a musician and as, you know, an artist, and truly just as a creative. And, you know, to the, even outside of me, to just the whole community that, you know, when all of this started, when Neoluminum started, I didn't have anything. I wasn't good at music. I didn't have a community very much. I had a friend group, but I did not have a community anywhere near what this is. And I didn't create things on the caliber that we have been putting out. And especially of this album, you know. So in the span of 3 years, I went from like almost no one to, you know, making this and having this entire community, you know, supporting what I do. And it really is like a feeling of accomplishment, I feel. Like, I feel like I've really done what I wanted to do with music. I feel like I've really accomplished everything I set out to do with this project. And that's really all I could ask for. That's more than I could ever ask for. So yeah, get this. Let this project be, you know, something more than just an album. You know, make this the cornerstone of what we can do as a community. You know, I'm really happy. I really am. So I've been looking away from chat so I can focus, but I'm gonna read all of it later on. You know, this is a stream that I feel I'm gonna be coming back to a lot, because this really is the culmination of just everything I've been working on, not even just the past 3 years, but literally my entire life. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you guys for making Neoluminum possible, and as such, this album a thing. When's album Q&A? I mean, if you guys have any questions, I'm not really going anywhere, I don't think. I'm really proud. And I thank you guys a lot. Oh yeah, there's also the Discord Q&A that if you haven't joined the Neoluminum Discord server, you can find it at discord.gg/Neoluminum. There's a Q&A channel in there, and you can leave whatever it is that you want to ask me as you listen to this album more and more. I'm gonna be putting up this album on SoundCloud just as soon as I get off stream, probably. Unless you guys want me to do it on stream, I don't know. I mean, I could just screen share the upload process. But yeah, SoundCloud is going up shortly. And fucking Spotify comes out midnight on Friday, whatever it is that Friday is for you. For some of you, it might already be out. And then if it isn't, then, hop to it. But yeah, really, thank you guys. I'm really happy that that it went well. Apart from the, cut out at Magic Mirror, but that was already released and funnily, hilariously timed. So yeah, I mean, I'm in a call with Ranipla right now, and I've been in a call with Ranipla for a bit. So, do you guys want to go through the upload process with me? We can put out the album, and then at the end, we can just direct everyone to the SoundCloud and do all the things that you do when you release an album. Yes. I'm gonna unmute, so you're gonna hear Ranipla now. Hello, Ranipla.
Hi. Hello, stream.
It's over.
Yeah. Holy fucking shit.
Good God, I mean, do you want to talk to the chat about, like, you've seen a lot of this album's production, yeah. So if you want to, like, just take over for me while I, set up
sure.
uploading.
Yeah. I'll actually just real quick, and I pull my Chrome into the second tab so I can see chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Holy fuck, yeah. Because I do remember, like, I have seen a lot of it, because, I mean, well, you showed me basically the entire process, from back to front, and holy fuck. I kind of got attached to the album myself because of that. So, like, I'm shaking. I am, oh my god. Yeah, it's like, now that it's here, it's out, it's over, it's like, oh shit.
Dude, fuck. As good as it was to, cry after all that, I feel like shit.
That'll happen.
Yeah.
Like, it's, the aftermath of crying doesn't feel nice.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's, like, a release.
Yeah. It's a lot.
I've been told, I've been told to tell you to drink water.
Oh,
if you have
fuck,
that.
You're right. Fuck. Oh, you're starting to hear it now. Okay, yeah, actually, hang on. Rani, please take over chat for me.
I will entertain the audience in the meantime. Good evening. I am in fact Australian, despite the voice I put on in my music. I'm sorry to fool you all, and to lie to everyone, but that is in fact the case. Can I do a little dance? I can do a little dance, but, you can't see it. Getting emotional. Oh, dude. I don't know how to describe to you like the, especially from like Dimensionless onward, the just sheer like, there's a primal fear that I have that track sort of tapped into, that it just like it really, God, it's so visceral. Oh fuck. I mean, I did just some chord writing. Like in terms of my like contributions to the album, it's mainly just been like writing chord progressions and stuff. Yeah. So just like throughout the album, you might see my name pop up in the credits as like additional production. It's mainly just writing chords. And then, of course, there's then my appearance on Front Row Suite, which the crazy jazz cat song, I die in it. Lyrical content, no, that was all Zeph. Shout out Zeph, prolific, amazing writer. Clipping jump scare? What's chat? I have no idea what's going on.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Apparently, Chad is saying that the audio is clipping, and I don't know if I don't know what that means because I can't hear the stream anymore.
Hang on, let me turn you down a bit.
Gotcha.
Be quiet.
How does it feel to have a piano? Okay, I'll shut up. I'm sorry. How does it feel to have a piano dropped on your head?
Oh yeah, let me put it up on Bandcamp for the people that pre-ordered. You guys.
Oh yeah, shout out pre-orders.
Shout out to the 10 pre-orders. Holy shit.
Like that's crazy. Shout out to the like 30-ish, 30 pre-saves was it?
Oh yeah, it was like, hang on, let me check actually. 45? What?
Damn. Shout out.
That's
45 pre-saves, 10 pre-orders. That's a lot of support. That's some crazy support.
Thank you to Lumen like songs. Dev ID or Devid, dev.id. DMA Agent 001, fucking go, I love you. X2H, also fucking go, I love you. Myself, because I wanted to test if it worked. Ari Melody, Key, Cadenic, and Residual. By the way, Cadenic, I don't know if you noticed, but I've used a bunch of your samples in this album. There's been a lot of people whose samples I used in this project that are just small community people that I would suggest you support, like Cadenic or Canvas, for example. They were very much very useful.
Yeah.
Revoltix as well. Very good samples they have. In a few, maybe I will do project breakdowns and you can see, you know, all the samples that I used in this, but it's time.
It's time.
To the people that pre-ordered on Bandcamp, the album is now out in its entirety. And it's also available for anyone that wants to buy it there. Full quality WAV files, as always. You know, all the lyrics and stuff. And yeah.
Download that shit. Grab that shit.
It's out. Oh my god. It's a lot.
Was I thrown in the black hole? Probably. I mean, I'm still dead. Space in like black hole or not, I'm still dead. It's space. It's outer space. What do you think happens to a mortal body if you throw it in a vacuum?
Oh my god. Holy shit, dude. Oh my. Rani, can you keep tabs on the chat and forward me certain things? Because I'm just gonna be full screened here. For
Yeah. Artist App says Ghost in the Machine does not have lyrics.
It doesn't?
On, I assume, Bandcamp? I don't know.
Oh shit, it doesn't. Let me leak something really quick. I'm
Mangle,
putting
you're so
this up
correct.
tomorrow. But it is a document that is it's full of just background for the album and, you know, lore explanations and lyrics. All of it is here. You can see the standalone artworks for each track. When I started each song, when I finished it, how long it took me. Yeah, all of it is just here. It is 40 pages, I think, over like 11,000 words. And the lyrics are right here, so I can just, you know, thunk. There we go. Thank you for telling me that.
Easy. Hell yeah. A little sneak peek for you.
That will be yours tomorrow to read in its entirety, alongside the full album. I might put it up at midnight, actually. That might be fun.
At midnight. Chat, stay up. Ruin your sleep.
Sorry, Europeans,
health
it'll be
reasons.
tomorrow for you.
Yeah. Oh well. Oh well.
It is tomorrow for you.
It is. No, it's been tomorrow for about 8.5 hours. I sent you the Spotify link in case you needed to like update things. You usually ask me for that.
Yeah, I did.
What's the Mexico time right now?
What's the what?
Someone asks. The Mexico time right now. I mean, I can answer this question. It's 4:33 p.m.
Yeah, I usually, when I say midnight, I actually mean midnight EST, because
Yeah.
Americans, despite me being 2 hours
Americans.
behind of EST, I do usually operate in EST when it comes to label stuff. So
Yeah, which is fucking stupid, by the way. But you know, it doesn't matter.
capital of the
It is, in
world,
fact,
baby.
It is now 6:34 p.m. for you Americans in EST. I can do these conversions really quick because I've memorized a lot of American time zones. Because I'm friends with a lot of Americans and people on that side of the planet. So the math comes quick. I'm really good at arithmetic.
I'm really good at integral and differential calculus. I am the very model of modern major general. I know that because we had enough of course to fight historical from marathon to water in order categorical.
Very smart you are, thank you. 16. I'm so smart. Look, that's the amount of tracks on Digital Dreamscape. What's 68 plus 4? I'm not doing that one.
6 1 2 1 3 1 3 6 2 6 2 7 4.
That's not arithmetic. That is just
Something
not.
like
That is not arithmetic.
I like maths.
Chat, please. Chat, please. Okay, that one's easy. That one's 5. Chat, please stop giving me math questions. I feel like I'm in school again. I graduated 3 years ago. I don't need this.
Why not? Oh, I should put on the one-shot music again.
You should. It's some nice sensory one-shot music. You turn on my numlock.
My
Every
bad.
time you mess around in my no, it's fine. Every time you mess around in my computer, my numlock turns on. Like I don't even. Do you have numlock on?
Perpetually, yes.
That probably explains why.
Damn, this feels really weird. I've
Nico is Nico-ing.
Oh my god.
What does numlock even do?
For me, it activates the numpad.
Yep. I see. I don't know what it does for me. Because my
Do you not
numpad
have
works
a
regardless.
numpad?
I have a numpad, it just like, I think it still works. I'm gonna type 5. Never mind, it doesn't work. Wait. Oh, never mind. It does activate the numpad. What the fuck?
That's what it's for.
Huh. Num lock. I just assumed it was okay. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Someone asked me to recite the guys. This is Lumi's. Like it's her stream. I'm getting asked all the fucking questions. And they're all mad.
Rani.
3.145926535897932338462264338227
What the actual fuck? You can just do that?
Yeah.
What? Since
My
when?
high score is 62 digits. I got second place in my school's Pi Day.
I've known you for 3 years. Are you being so for real with me right now?
I just did. Chat, I don't. Lumi is using you are seeing my computer right now. This is all I'm seeing. I am seeing chat and 62% uploaded on ad infinitum.
Yeah, this is Parsec. You know, I can use it to remote into my friends' computers if they let me, and Ranipla lets me.
Yeah. And in fact, my computer does look like gaming with Jen. I cannot change the profile picture. I've tried it so many times. My computer is perpetually gaming with Jen.
The one-shot music is hitting different right now. Like, end of an era.
I can't hear the music. Dude, it is like, no, end of, like, fucking how much of one shot in terms of, like, music, I mean, because you've already told me, you know, how much it has basically inspired the story, but, like, how much of its, like, musical content has sort of shaped what you've done?
Mainly just in my appreciation for really, really pretty pianos, and more recently, the usage of, like, acoustic drums. Because, like, to give an example from the same soundtrack, there's this song, if I remember what it's called, is it this one?
I'm gonna pretend I can hear the music right now.
It's not this one. But it has, you know, it has, like, some seriously chunky, like, drums. And it kind of rewired my brain a little bit. Was that on Little Cafe? No, it was... I can point you to a time where it did influence me. Fucking the Moonlighter track. Even the Rain. This is, like, as one shot music gets, in my opinion. You know, you got the drums, you got the piano, you know, driving it. Like, that's such a distinct sound that, like, it has such a vibe to it, that...
Tasty.
Yeah, exactly. I want to eat it. I just want to put it in my mouth and consume
it. Don't we all? To answer Mangle's question from, like, 5 years ago, I don't know what my favorite animal is. I'm still getting asked all the questions. No, I don't know what my favorite animal is. I really like animals.
Can I be your favorite animal?
Yeah?
Thanks.
Sick. I will say my favorite like persona species is cat.
Thanks. Made it myself.
Yeah. I need a persona. No, that's been discussed before. I'm not against it. Opinion on alligators.
You know what? No, I'm gonna defeat the color-based allegations. I'm gonna put Complextra as a genre first.
Hey, yeah, get fucked. Get fucked!
I am a complextra artist. It is what I make. But I also make color base. I'm just putting that one first. What else is in here? Mid-tempo,
Mid-tempo.
melodic dubstep, tear out.
Chat is now entirely hyperfixated on giving me a cat sona.
Would you be a Katsuna?
Sure. Make of that what you will. I do not mind. Or as the acronym states, IDNM, I think. Yes. IDM, I don't mind. IDM, chat, IDM.
Guys,
I do.
I kind of want to be pretentious and put masterpiece in the tags. Do you guys agree? Or is that too self-centered?
You're farming validation.
I am farming
You're
validation
farming validation.
right now.
You should put masterpiece. Yes. No. Yeah.
Put IDM in the tag.
I do not gaff.
Is there IDM in the album?
Maybe Dimensionless could be considered pretty cerebral.
Oh, noise.
Noise.
Dance.
Dance. It is quite dancey.
EDM.
Chat is in fact receptive to the idea of putting masterpiece in as a tag.
Let's go. It really is.
Hashtag absolute cinema.
To me, this is as good as this is the most important project I'll ever make, I think.
This is the magnum opus.
This is the one. If I, for some reason, get better at music and decide, you know what, I'm going to, make another album. For some reason. I'm not going, nearly as painful as I went with this one. Because, good lord, I cannot afford to spend another 3 years on an album. I'm done, for now. I'm good.
It's fun. Yeah, it's fun time.
Let me, remove this just in case I leak some of this.
Lumi, in terms of the ending, what was the thought process behind giving this album sort of a hollow ending, in quotes? Was there any message you wanted to tell to the listeners at the end? From Cryokin.
I mean, it's out, so I can finally actually discuss what happens in the story.
You can just fucking go fucking crazy now.
Yeah, so...
It's time. You can tell the entire world everything you've been fucking just, having to only tell me and others.
My child is finally, public. The ending. I mean, I kind of set off to tell a story about this character who is just kind of they're not in a pleasant situation. Headcanon it is, Luna, this character, is in the middle of what is essentially a war zone. And that's just all they've known. It's just constantly been that. And, they're not built for that. They're just not, they were born to, have fun and create and just be themselves. But everything about this world tells them no. You can't do that because I said so. And that's all you will ever know. And so what the character ends up doing is they, put themselves into this digital world. This digital dreamscape looks at camera, looks back at... And, they find themselves there. They find who they are. And this is kind of like the beginning of what I would consider, the Lumi character. And they finally found who that is. And they get their fun. But then things start going wrong. And, why is that happening, as the story progresses, this, like, sort of evil, like, force is trying to, get them. And in the later part of the album, it turns into a race of the evil thing wants to, destroy the world. And, no more Digital Dreamscape. And so it's up to, Lumi to not let that happen. And they succeed, but then it doesn't? Like, what's going on? Essentially what I wrote this album about from the very beginning is a story about humanity and human imperfection. And it's kind of something that I've been so passionate about for like 5 years or more even. Just the idea of, say that you were put into a digital world, like, what does that entail? Are you still you? Are you, like, still human? Or have you, just abandoned all of that to become a perfect, digital being? And essentially with this album, it's a story in which the character's own humanity is what ends up, putting them into a spot in which they can't, stop it anymore once they take control of the core. And, that twist on that is something that I've been very proud of, and I feel like stands this out, like, above other things and stories that explore this theming of, digital world and digital person. This story is more of a innate kind of thing, where humanity isn't perfect. Therefore, this character, even though they are in the digital world now, they are still not perfect. And that kind of just materializes and gets worse and worse and worse as the album passes. And, it eventually leads to the downfall of the digital realm as it's known. And I think the ending, specifically the ending track, is one that hits a lot to me, particularly in its lyrics, because there's like a triple entendre going on with like almost every line. And fuck, I'm just really proud of this fucking story, dude. I'm like, this is my baby. This is like literal child. You can have like 6 children in the span that it took me to make this album.
I was gonna say, I was trying to catch up on chat. Firstly, someone said, unpleasant situation is a pretty light way to put it. And then John wrote, like, this album is about 4 babies, because the chat also got hyperfixated on the like my child is public line.
That's so funny. Oh, come the fuck on. The share link is already used. I have to delete the other one. Digital dreams, longing to sleep again. Let's just change that to something better.
Yeah. I will say, like, I mean, I told chat this already while you were gone, but like that like ending, you know, stanza of the album sort of like tapped into a genuine primal fear that I had. And I think like that, yeah, I think that's why, like, you know, among the friend group, people would often cite like Dimensionless as their favorite track, or at least like the standout. And I think part of that, at least for me, was just how visceral it was. Just like, it is the most fear-inspired track in my eyes.
Yeah, it's just kind of what happens when I'm given too much free reign.
I mean,
I think
you're
a
an
lot.
artist, you're creative.
I think a lot, and I think about bad things sometimes, and that was one of the bad things, and I was like, holy shit, that hits. Like,
yeah,
that the ending,
I feel
the
that
entire
from-
last 4 tracks of the album are like, that's it. That's the 10. That's fuck. Good grief. I'm so proud of myself.
Freezy said 10.89 million or more babies were born when you were making your album.
10.89 million?
Yeah, during the process of creation, about nearly 11 million babies were born.
Bro, imagine all the babies that are gonna be born after this. Like, you missed the whole party. Fucking
They'll never know.
Jazz?
They weren't here for this. That's gonna
What do you
be
even call-
billions of babies.
What do you even call front row
Front row
seat?
suite. I mean, there's glitch hop. There's,
True! I forgot.
yeah. Jazz. Big band, jazz, horns, a lot of horns, trumpets. There's a piano solo. Cool harmonies. Swing.
Ding, ding,
Swing.
ding.
Can we stop talking about babies?
Yeah, enough
What-
fucking babies. Get out of here.
Yeah, Ampersand asks, is there a difference between Luna and Lumi?
Yes. So essentially, Luna is the character in the world that, you know, is evil. That's the war world. That's Luna. That's the identity that they have in that world. And upon going into that digital world, they, you know, find who they truly are, beyond, you know, what they've always known. Now they have all this freedom to, you know, truly, like, express themselves and be, like, who they really wanted to be. And that's Lumi. That's fucking transgender queen.
Yeah. A cat robot queen. Woo!
Yes. There's a lot of weight that I have on the idea of just the ability of you to, like, just, like, become anyone. Like, that shit's cool as fuck to me. Like,
Yeah.
bad fucking ass. Who else is on the song? You know, I'm having
Shout
a
out
bit of trouble
everyone
remembering.
who they are. Shout out everyone who is their true self. And shout out everyone who's trying to find their true self.
Shout out to everyone who has a nose.
Woo!
If you don't have a nose,
Nose.
Sorry. You're cool
Oopsie
too.
daisy. You're here, you're valid.
I really love yapping.
Lumi, have you mentioned like the link between this album and the Neo world as we knew it till this point already?
Ooh, I don't think I have. I mean, it's kind of like I would say like
crying right now.
this album is, it can be its own in isolation without really needing like any continuation. And that's how I originally wrote it. I didn't want to have any like twists that depended on like, oh, this is actually this thing from Neoluminum, or like, like within the album, I wanted it to speak for itself. Beyond the album, however, I have a headcanon, which you might consider canon or not, depending on what you want this character's fate to be, because it is kind of left just hanging at the end. So post-album could really just be anything. It could just be like Eternal Darkness. It could just be like, the character's just stuck forever. Or it could also be the character gets another chance, to be somewhere, like this is not the end type shit. And so it is my headcanon, not official canon, but headcanon, that after, Ghost in the Machine, there's something that happens that I kind of want to write, as a story later on, where essentially whatever happens, the character is given, another shot, and, they get put into just somewhere else, just anywhere. And where that place might be, I'm not particularly sure, but that house looks awfully familiar.
It's great that you mentioned that, because Eckley literally just asked while you were going off, is there going to be any follow-up story, not an album per se, but smaller pieces of a story?
Probably, yeah. I'm a little too passionate about the story, and I have repeatedly written, ways that this could end up. The Aurora connection is one of them. And, that would, set off all of the stuff that happens in, like, Neoluminum lore and whatnot. There's also another one where I wrote a story that I'm not sure if I want to spoil it, like, too much, because I do kind of want to write a book about it. I think that would be really fun. I like writing a lot. Proof of it is I literally wrote a 40-page document about this album. But yeah, I think it would be really cool to write an album about that other story that I wrote. It's just essentially, it's similar to this where the character's given another shot, but it's like a lot more desolate kind of thing. So thinking about this as like, character wakes up and it's like this super futuristic city from the future. And the other one, it's kind of more like waking up and you're in Portal 2. Like 999 years into the future and fucking everything is destroyed. And, Lumi being a robot now, they have to deal with that now. Essentially, they would just, be forced to survive via, finding like battery sources and, scavenging whatever's left of, humanity and shit. That's the general gist of it. I'm not gonna go too in depth because I do have some little plot points here and there. But yeah, that's one of the things that I've thought. I think it's beautiful that this album can really just go anywhere, like, once it's over. You can make up your own headcanon you want to. Make a Digital Dreamscape fan fiction. Why not? And send me it. I want to read it.
Like Undertale after the True Pacifist ending.
Yeah. Yes. Do people still call Rhythm Trench? Is that like a thing still?
Chat, what do we think?
Because, like, here's the thing. Obscurum is like, it's rhythm, but it's like Brittum also. But also people hate the term Brittum for some reason. But also, like, it's not really rhythm, like the infecty kind of one. But it's not really, like, rhythm and, like, the neo-rhythm, whatever, the not. But it's not tear out. I hate genres. I really do. Like, why don't we, like, just normalize calling things dubstep? That's it. Just dubstep. I'm stalling so
The general
hard right now.
sentiment seems to the general sentiment is leaning towards trench is not exactly the best descriptor.
Mm-hmm.
I think it should be called heavy bass music. Exactly.
Pirate step. Hashtag Temanite.
People are censoring the word dubstep. Temanite. Oh, someone also asked like 1,000 years ago, where did your PNG tuber go?
Oh shit. I forgot about the guy. I can bring back the background too.
The fella.
Where are they?
I've been told to tell you that
Here we go.
the exclamation mark on front row suite is missing.
Oh, I fucking hate when SoundCloud does that. It did that it's done that to me so many times and I've just have not noticed. Like it happened with Idealist, like last month. It happened with the Cryokin Trail Mix and Xedi track, Don't Take It Slow. It removed the apostrophe. Why do you remove the apostrophe? That's not even like a special character.
I don't get it.
That's like English.
Like SoundCloud, like pretty recently, like finally started formatting, like stopped auto formatting tracks, with like uppercase like lettering and shit with every word, because that was such a big pet peeve I had. But like it's still missing some crucial things.
Orchestral
That's
tear out.
why you're the jote, soft G. Thank you. There's a G?
Extruller. Shout out Geometry Dash Music, by the way.
Shout out Geometry Dash Music.
I would have not made Dimensionless without Extruller. I think that's very obvious.
Yeah. Extruller is fucking great though. I think along with Ruckus, Extruller was like the thing that like really got me deep into dubstep. Chad is getting very like they're correcting they're like minor spelling mistake. Apparently tear out is there twice.
What?
Oh, it is.
Why the fuck is there not a safeguard for that?
SoundCloud.
Did I just make the genre for
Boss fight?
Dimensionless!
Boss fight.
Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark!
You could. You absolutely could. There's nothing stopping you.
Because, like, how do you describe this song? Like...
Fuck. When we gonna get Meow Synth dubstep?
Meow Synth dubstep? I'm gonna finish...
Yeah.
I'm gonna finish putting this up first.
Oh god. This is gonna become a thing.
I'm just gonna go with the exclamation marks.
Just go with that. It's quirky, it's distinct.
Indie-tronica?
Indie-tronic, that works. It works. I have no qualms.
I'm gonna have to format these later on anyway, so.
Cat metal. Hashtag
Cat
country.
metal. In the future, cat metal reigns supreme. Shout out Any10, he made the orchestral parts of Ad Infinitum because I don't have the money to get libraries like he does.
Shout out Any10 for hiring an entire orchestra. You know, shout out
This guy
Any10
really
for paying
brought
my
in the
like
whole thing.
my rent for like the last 2 years. Did I say yent? My rent for the
Yent.
last couple years. Shout out Any10 for paying for my trip to America. Shout out Any10 for this morning's really expensive $5,000 gold-plated breakfast.
That you ate immediately after your 3 minutes of dipping your face in ice water.
Yeah, that he also paid for.
ESKVY!
ESKVY!
Turn this shit up. I love one-shots so much.
One shot. I'm still pretending I can hear the music.
It's going like...
Ah, yeah.
And it's
Beautiful.
really pretty.
Yeah.
That's that's how I feel writing like alt text for social media. It's like, how do I describe this picture? It looks pretty.
It's blue. It's like lines and. Can you not open up a different tab? I could, but my mouse is being controlled.
Yep. Holy shit! When was the last Xedi release on Neoluminum? Oh wait, I have this one. I forgot.
Literally, literally a week ago. A week ago.
About a week ago.
About a week ago.
I almost just
Esky
copy
put
and
his
pasted the
website in
Cryogen
chat.
one. Okay, is that it? Is that it?
Forward to https://eskvy.com.
ESKVY.com. Oh, if you want me to change some of the things, I literally just put this up. I'll do that later.
Oops. Let's see.
Oh my god, it's actually
Do you
out.
have S1 drone on there?
Do I have S1 drone on there? That one's already
Ask
out.
someone in
I
chat.
skipped the ones that are
That one's
already
already-
out.
I mean, yeah, that one's out.
Okay,
We're
now
just
to-
self-promoting.
Now to throw in the rest of them. I'm gonna leak something, I'm gonna leak something.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Holy fuck. The reflexes. I was literally like 2 frames away from leaking something.
Dude.
Let's fucking go.
That was,
Well, I guess I'm
that's
adding
crazy.
these off screen.
Hey chat. We are in the purple pool thingy void. The screensaver looking background. Woo! Chat, which one's your favorite light particle?
Am I dreaming right now? I genuinely feel like I'm not like this is a dream right now. Like I'm sleeping and like
You are dissociating.
this is like holy shit. It's the album.
Yeah,
Like actually the album.
yeah. Mangle says, hi Lumi, hi Rani.
Hi Mangle.
Particle 725, that one's a pretty good one.
There is in fact more Neoluminum eventually. This is not the end of the label.
Is this what the inside of Lumi's brain looks like, minus all the kitten critters roaming around?
You could say that.
I think that... You could say that. You could say that. The screensaver, your brain's just... Maybe that's why you feel like you're dreaming.
My
Your
brain's
entire
just off
brain's
right now.
yeah, it's in screensaver mode. It's just a sensory visual. Dude, I wish chat could see my screensaver, but unfortunately it's not only on my second monitor, but it also won't activate as long as you're on my parsec.
That's a strat for next time, you know, like, the computer, like, Discord turns off. You just stay in parsec.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's the album. Oh my god, that's the album. Oh my god.
I mean, my strat, my strat for avoiding the monitor turning off is to put on like, I mean, last night I put on Hamster Dance for 10 hours on mute, and I woke up and I was 8 hours in.
And now it's time
You
to
have
put
87 scrubbles.
on the individual artworks.
Oh,
I
all the little
Dude, I
artworks.
grinded these out as fuck the past 2 days. Like, I genuinely made 7 of these in the span of, like, 2 days. It's ridiculous. I really, like, worked my ass off to get this album ready and just there for you guys. So, fuck. Yeah, just fucking... There you go, like... It's yours now.
Mhm.
Like, it's out.
Grab that shit.
Get Showdown. It looks so cool.
Showdown.
It looks so
Showdown.
good in some of these.
Showdown.
Shoutouts to Jeep for the cover art for Black Spot. I read a chat message. I don't
Hell yeah.
remember who it was, but it was oh, you know, it's the Black Spot playing off of Temanite's, you know, the Black Flag. You know, raise the Black Flag. That was unintentional.
Yeah.
In pirates, or just general like pirate stuff, there's this they have a lot of terms, like a lot of like things that they say. The black spot is essentially just like a mark that is put on people, and it essentially just means like bad things will happen to you.
It's a
If I'm not
curse.
mistaken, I mean, I named this song, like, genuinely 2 years ago. This song, okay, The Black Spot, that song has been finished for 2 years. Not like, oh, you know, I started it like 2 years ago, and then it's been finished. Like, completely. And just today is the first time that I've been able to play it to people in its entirety. It's been so difficult to gatekeep these
The
tracks for
gatekeeping.
this long, dude.
Yeah, I was literally saying the gatekeeping is crazy.
You know, for a while, I thought about splitting this album into EPs and, you know, doing chapters, but I feel like this story is best experienced in the whole run through. And I'm really glad that I did that, because the emotions that were channeled into, you know, showing it today, like, I genuinely cannot describe to you. Like, when I muted, when I was crying earlier, like, that wasn't just like, oh, you know, I'm like, you know, I'm very like vulnerable right now. Like, you know, I need a little bit of time. I was fucking like, I muted. I like yelled at the top of my lungs. Like that was fucking. That was crying. Like, my God, I've never experienced such emotions before. It's insane. I'm really, really happy that I chose to do the whole way through. It paid off. It paid the fuck off. I'm so happy. I'm so fucking joyous.
Hell fucking yeah.
Alright. Place that in the spotlight.
Oh.
And it is now
There it is.
officially out there. And you can listen to it.
Holy shit.
You know, like, repost, whatever it is that you want to do. Support on SoundCloud, support on Spotify, support on Bandcamp. Honestly, like, if there's anything that I can ask of you guys right now is just like share this album to people. Like, just to your friends, be like, yo, check out this album. You know, like, you might like it if you like electronic music. Or, you know, if they like more like indie experimental stuff, like some of the last couple of tracks are, you know, I feel like they're really, really good. And I just really want people to, you know, experience this. Like 70 people did at the same time. What? Oh my God! Hang on,
Yeah.
I need to.
70 people were in the stream while it was playing.
What? Holy shit!
That's like goddamn.
That just hit me. What the actual fuck? Good grief. What? That's 70 people. Guys.
Yeah.
Bro. I'm flabbergasted. I'm actually like, I don't know what to say anymore. Like, what the hell?
Apparently, according to Kraken, the peak was 83.
83. Damn. I can check, can I? It doesn't. What? $89 chat revenue? Oh, I definitely missed some donations. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll look through the stream later and then thank people individually if I'm able to. Fuck. Wow. I don't know what to say anymore. I'm... God motherfucking... Well... is there anything else that we would like to do in this this release party? Anything else you guys would like to, you know, tell me or say, or just literally anything? It's time for me to read chat.
Time for you to. Ooh. What have they been saying?
You don't have to give me your money, by the way. Like, if you're gonna give me money, like, you don't have to. I'm just saying. Like, that's fine. But if you do, like, wow, I'm gonna turn that into food that I eat. You know, and that's gonna keep me alive and breathing.
Granola.
And, you know,
Granola.
existing. So thank you for contributing to me existing. Yeah, I mean, fuck, the album's out. It's actually out. Like, it's there. 20 likes already.
See that shit? People are sharing that shit.
Thank you guys a lot first group party. It
Hell
really
yeah.
is just something else to see this. Oh my. I feel like we've accomplished it, like everything that we set out to do. Thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys continue to enjoy the album now that it's out. And thank you guys genuinely, just from every atom that is in my body right now. Like, thank you for just being here, for enjoying the music and, you know, supporting what I do and all the nice words and stuff. But yeah, thank you so much. I love you guys so much. Like, genuinely, you guys are everything to me. I love you. Mwah. I don't got any words for the album, but it's so inspiring to me, and for the music I want to make. Put this towards the Lumi fan budget. Thank you, Novar. And thank you to everyone else that donated that hasn't been read out by me. I'm gonna try to find you and thank you personally. If I don't, then let this be your thank you. I love you, chat. I think it's about time for me to lay down and take a rest. I haven't taken a break in so long, and now that this is out, I feel like so much weight has been lifted from me. Like, this really is like everything that I was working towards. So it's yours now. Thank you, chat, so much. And I don't really have anything else to say. Like, it's sleep time for me. And it's for you guys, it's time to enjoy the album. That's about it. Thank you for even letting me be a part of this masterpiece. You deserve anything. Thank you, DM8, for being French and handsome and beautiful. Alright,
DMA.
friends. I'm gonna lay down. And then I'm gonna... Oh my... I'm gonna read all of these in a bit. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming to my album release party. Thank you for being a part of this. You know, whether you've been here for the 3 years or longer or shorter. Whether you discovered me yesterday or 10 years ago. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. This is my big love letter to just everything that creativity and all of it stands for, all the community, all of it, just all of it. That album, that's it. It's I don't know what else to say. I'll be shutting off the stream now. Thank you everyone for coming, and I'll see you guys later. Again, if you haven't joined the Discord server, you can ask me stuff there in the Q&A channel, and I will be guaranteed to answer whatever it is. So, if you have anything you want to know further about the album, ask me there. And that's gonna do it for me today. Thank you guys. This was a magical experience, and I'm so happy. I'm really happy. I'm gonna be happy forever, I think. Thank you. Okay. Dramatic fade out time.
Oh, we're disappearing.
Dramatic fade.
Whoa.
Goodbye. Bye-bye.
Black.
Goodbye.
Bye.